Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld, Beta 18. So, if my backlogs are correct, I do believe it's the day after Christmas. So, Merry post-Christmas. I hope you had a lovely day. Anyway, what are we doing today? Well, we're going to finish off our crafting room, which they are so efficiently building right now. I do really appreciate that. Leslie is doing it a little bit slowly, because he's currently on a wake-up withdrawal, and ooh, he's actually going to be a lot better. His mood was down to here last time I checked, so we've probably done something. Yeah, we got the night owl at night buff, which is real good. I suppose he had the night owl during the day when we last checked, because he's a weirdo and stayed up when he was not supposed to. Really could do with you getting these sandstone walls in. I mean, it's not terribly important. I suppose the this production room is a little bit more important. This is going to be our stone cutting and stone work room, so we're probably going to have an art station in here that takes stone blocks, obviously the stone cutting table, stockpiles for chunks, and all of our stone blocks are going to probably be in here as well. And that's just going to mean that we've got it all in one location. We probably want every excess little bit being in this stockpile as well. So we've got this currently set to preferred, so if we get important and critical stuff in here, then it'll all get placed appropriately. We did manage to finish off our fridge earlier, and we've got some specific stockpiles set up just to make sure that everything that goes in there is actually a little bit more organised than just being thrown in. Because I don't really want anybody cooking, putting meals over in this corner, or going to grab food from over here. So we've got the meat and the veg in the areas here, and then there's two stockpiles real close to the electric stove to make sure that they get everything they need as efficiently as possible. So, I think I really want to start doing flagstone pathways just to increase speed, because Leslie's going to need it above all else. I mean, right now he's night owl in the daytime. Have I not? Leslie, it is currently the 16th hour, so why are you not in bed? That's what I want to know. I can't force you to go to bed, which is really annoying, and I don't know how to fix it. Maybe this is part of his wake-up addiction withdrawal, actually. Wake-up effect multiplier, 83%. That's for the tolerance. Oh, tiredness plus 30%. That might have something to do with it. It's actually throwing off his body clock. That would explain a lot. So, as long as he gets to, what was it, like 7 o'clock, as soon as he gets to there, which is in 1 hour, he actually gets the buff again from being awake at night, which is really good. I didn't even think that was actually a buff. I thought there was just a simple debuff to being awake during the day, but I'm kind of happy to find out that is not the case. Works out for me, I tell you. So what we plan to do today is to finish off all of the power lines. Hopefully the battery room gets sorted as well, and maybe the flooring in the bedroom. Everything that we've currently got assigned right now is essentially what I want finished, and I'm expecting that to be done. As far as food's concerned, we got 345 meat. Do really need some people to come and pay us a visit though, because we do need some more human flesh. Absolutely a necessity as far as I'm concerned. So we can't be living on this pathetic rice and meat. Ugh. That's not good. So what do people think of their rooms? They're mediocre. That's fine for now. Leslie's in a psychotic state. That's fine. It's completely fine. What we could do is we could make a new order. I'm going to wait until a hare has been self-tamed. Well, why don't you go hang around in our home zone and die? How about that? I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, why don't we get ourselves some dressers and end tables in our rooms? I think that's probably going to be real good. But I'm going to wait until they've done all the wood flooring and stuff like that, just to get an idea of our resources, and also make sure that they get these power lines up, because I'm sure that they're all not too happy about being in the darkness at all times, so that seems like we should probably do that. I'm also considering maybe getting a solar panel as well, because these are seemingly not doing too much. You are blocked by trees. That would make a lot of sense. So let's chop those down. Get them out of here. Go away. That's why we put growing zones in front of our wind turbines and stuff like that, so that things like that don't grow. Not much we can do about that right now, though, other than just simply chopping them down. Oh, Leslie. You know what? This might actually fix his body clock, though. As soon as he comes out of the psychotic state, it should be during the sleep time, and he's very much due a rest right now, so yeah, can sort that out. It's a shame there isn't a finish off button. Well. Come on, Leslie. Snap out of it. Haul urgently. Haul urgently. I don't want those outside any longer. The silver actually doesn't need to be hauled urgently. It just needs to be hauled. It doesn't degrade, so there's no issue there. The rice, on the other hand, get that inside. That should be done. Oh, everybody's up. Well, never mind. Oh, we've seen the water flow. That's really cool. I've never really paid too much attention, to be honest, but yeah, the actual flow of it seems to be not just a solid animation, actually. It seems to have some actual flow physics to it, which is interesting. Oh, we got some more raids, have we? Val and Tranker, hello, our latest victims. They do have ranged weapons, something to be aware of. Also, Leslie, with our bolt action rifle, does not have the ability to help us out here, which is really unfortunate. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up here. I'm going to use this as our fighting spot. We've got 2 melee units, which is an issue. I think it goes without saying. But we can get you in here and have you blocked off. And then Vlad. It's a shame that Vlad the Impaler is not our melee unit. Maybe we could change that. I'd be up for that. We'll get you back here so that you can shoot down. They are preparing for a while, so... Oh, here we go. Looking like you're wanting to engage. Why don't you engage? You know what? Let's get you guys running that way. Let's get you running that way. And melee attack. Oh, Vlad just took a hit. Just don't take a headshot, please. I'm going to move you up this way because I want you to fire at Tranker while also blocking, distracting Val. Now Val can't shoot. I want you to fire at Tranker so that he's down before they get even close. In fact, what's your movement speed? It's probably real bad because you just took a few hits. So we're going to engage. And I'm going to get Bon Jovi to do it just because he's the injured one. If I can avoid having more than 2 people being injured. And now that you've engaged, we'll get in there. There we go. Alright. Not a cannibal. Not a cannibal. Doesn't matter if you're not a cannibal because we're still going to eat you. Let us strip your corpse. Just finish off... I'm not sure if finish off actually strips the corpses, so... We're going to strip them. Oh, he's back up. He's back up. How has he managed that? He's dead. Okay, well. He did not want his clothing removed. We don't actually have to strip them anymore, because when we go to butcher them, which we will, they'll remove the clothing that way instead. So, let's get everybody undrafted. Let's get a haul urgently order on this stuff here. And actually do it, please. Thank you. I want those corpses. And stick the bow over the club. We actually need more ranged weapons. Starvation. Oh, Leslie. Oh boy. You ever going to come back to us? It's only trivial malnutrition. It's not great, but of course, eventually we want him back. We've got a meal waiting for him as soon as he wants to come out. He moves so slowly. Look at that. That is ridiculous. I don't know how I managed to make it all the way over there either, but whatever. Okay. Who is our doctor? That would be Leslie. Oh boy. Well, let's get Alucard to do it then. Alucard, deal with Vlad. Speed up time a little bit, and then once you're done with that, go and help Bon Jovi out. Bon Jovi's actually only got some cuts and bruises. Not really in a bad state at all, to be honest. In fact, I'm going to tell you to just take herbal meds and we'll tend to it so it heals quicker. I don't want anyone in a bad mood, really. We've already got somebody who's going to starve to death on their own. And now that's set. Let's go like that. Come on. I feel like they're not usually mental breaking this long. I feel like we've got the the really, really unfortunate extended duration. But yeah, allow himself to starve to death. That's his own doing. He should be passing out soon, but there we go. Called it. Alucard. Oh. He's not actually, he just passed out from exhaustion and got out of his mental break, so allow him to go get his own meat. The AI is telling us where the ship is. That's fine, we won't be going to it. Okay, oh, Leslie's collapsed. Give him a second. He's just going to have a little nap in the river. Minor malnutrition. Come on, you can do this. He's going to consume the human meat over the fine meal. I appreciate that. That's going to put him in a fine mood with the raw cannibalism. What was I actually saying? I ate the meat of another human, raw like an animal. It was so succulent. Ooh. Very nice. Let's just check. Yeah, the fridge is still freezing. Good, good. That's what I like to see. Okay. So, as far as our power lines are concerned, we are about 50% done. Our crafting room is almost there as well. Can't wait for all that to get done. With Leslie back now, he might be able to help us out just a little bit. His mood's going up, but, I mean, he's still on a major break risk at all times, which really sucks. So, I guess what we'll do is we'll actually give him a room upgrade, especially since he's got this wake up addiction issue. We'll say we'll leave it at normal quality, I suppose. I don't want to go too crazy with specific qualities, but let's get that in there. Let's get ourselves a sandstone plant pot in there of normal quality. Oops. There we go. Get people building all of that. Make his room real nice so that he gets a nice buff from it as well. And I want this room finished. I really want it finished because if I get to move all of this stuff, we can get a table and chairs in there and we can get rid of that debuff. It's something I really want to achieve this episode. Leslie is making it a little bit difficult on himself though, being the key individual for doing all of this stuff. Is he already starving to death off raw cannibalism? Jesus. Maybe you want to consume 5 meals, to be honest, mate. There we go. 8 a fine meal. Beautiful. A psychic soothe. Every colonist of the male gender smiles with contentment. That is Alucard. And Leslie. Good. Oh, that's going to put him really over the edge. That could not have come at a better time as far as I'm concerned. Beautiful stuff. We need to be countering wake-up withdrawal almost constantly, so, I mean, the raw cannibalism is really good, but it's not going to last forever, unfortunately. The Night Owl at night does it, but he seems to be struggling to stay awake at the right time, so, yet again, not really doing it for us. 5 meals, 5 of the 30. And we can get him to be in a better mood if we can get his bedroom looking nice. So if we allow him to do all of the quality construction. Ooh, we're actually researching us finally as well. Working towards gun turrets. It's going to take a little while to get there. Thank you, Alucard. I didn't think you were a constructor. Well, you're not actually, but you know what? You're fine nonetheless. So Leslie is trying his damnedest to make some good quality stuff here, but being the fact that he's currently constantly awake, it's not really doing him any favours as far as the jobs that we're assigning him are concerned. Almost finished this room. In fact, I'm going to make sure that we are getting focused on it. It looks like we are running out of things to do really that are not building that room, so very happy there. We've got a little bit of this power line to do in order to connect up the battery that we've just made. In fact, it's time that we reinstall that over here. There we go. We don't even need this line actually, because it seems as though there's a line going there connecting the battery up, which is real nice. Okay. So, yeah, Leslie built and failed on all of his things. Oh, and there goes the power. Interesting how our line went out. We haven't finished off this bit here. That would explain it. Bon Jovi, go beat the fire out. Thank you. I do like how the lines don't get destroyed anymore. That was a pretty annoying thing. It is a doe that's gone mad. We're going to need backup on this one because they can pack quite the punch. And indeed, here they go punching. There we go. Thank you guys. We actually didn't take any hits there, which is real nice. Get a finish off order on that. And it looks like we do need ourselves a solar generator. Just these wind turbines alone is clearly not enough. So, Bon Jovi, can you work on this, please? So I cannot allow our meat to rot away. It's 16 degrees in our fridge. That needs to change. I'm fine with the dough being left here as well, because the longer it actually takes to be murdered, the longer that meat takes to rot away. But we've done it now. Good, good. No. Oh, skill too low. Oh, does it actually mean that? I think it means that Leslie has to do it. I didn't ask Leslie to do it because I thought he might fail it, and there's lots of materials that needs to be produced in order to get this done. And the fact that he's hauling 19 at a time is infuriating. So I'm going to get you to haul this. Set a haul urgently order so that it's close by and he doesn't have to go 5 miles to get his steel. And the components that we require are just up here as well, so that'll be fine. Just don't fail it, please, Leslie. I swear to God. I'll be so upset if you fail. Okay. And it looks as though... Yep, we've finished the room. So now we can reinstall our stone cutting table. Temporarily, we're going to reinstall our research bench as well. I'm going to put it... I'm going to put it at the back there. And we're going to set up some stockpiles for all of our stone blocks and things like that. Soon, but probably not right now. Although, I don't really see why not, to be honest. Let's delete that stockpile. Let's go 1 speed so that you can keep doing your work while we figure out these zones. Or 2 speed, why not? Right, we want a stockpile zone. We want to set up a zone right here. That's going to be stone blocks. And then I want stone chunks to be all of this. So this is going to be critically important. Going to take chunks. This is going to be important. And it's going to take stone blocks. I think that's fine. These should still have the order, hopefully. Yes. Okay. That is fine. This is what? Normal priority. Get rid of that. We don't need that. This shouldn't actually take steel slag chunks, but currently we don't have a place for these yet, so I'm going to leave them there for now on that order. And we have to be wary that, that these stone blocks are not in a stockpile, so they're not actually registering as part of our colony's resources. So I need to get a haul urgently order on that. Can't believe we've not finished off this power line. That sucks. And this needs moving. They're so slow. This is currently outside though, which is real bad. Should not put batteries outside. I'm surprised it hasn't burst into flames already. But hopefully Bon Jovi or Leslie is going to finish that for us as soon as they're done playing horseshoes. Can someone please murder that animal? I thought we'd had... I know we have no handling skill. That would explain it. Leslie, you are the #1 handler. For that reason alone, just go murder that animal, please. Because it's probably eating our resources for no reason whatsoever. And now we've got that done, we need to get ourselves some furniture. I'm just going to put a 1x2 table in here, I think. I don't believe we really need better than that. Especially since I'm going to make it normal and temporary. Boop, boop, boop. Make sure these are 1 minimum. 1 normal minimum. There we go. And that's the table and chairs that we need for our meals, which is lovely. Anybody can do it, just as long as it is normal quality. It's fine by me. And everybody's moving those blocks, hopefully taking it close enough to 250 where the job actually stops. What have we got on the... we haven't got a pause when satisfied order, actually. Let's do it when it gets to 50, I think. Should be fine. So you should make 1 more stone block, have it covered, and then do other things, which is what we want. All urgently. Move it. Thank you. Alright. Everything seems to be hunky-dory at this point. Very much happy with that. Although, what I'm not happy with is the fact that our rice is almost gone. That pisses me off. There we go. Bon Jovi failed while constructing. Not a surprise, but fair enough. We've managed to finish that power line off. We are just about done on the battery room. That one last tile and we'll get this roofed off and there'll be no issues whatsoever there about exposed batteries. Which is something we really don't want. There we go. Wonderful. Really appreciate that, guys. Really appreciate that. So yeah, it's looking good. I'm quite happy with what we've got going on here. Really like to see that table being finished, but... I mean, currently we've got very spectacular hauling orders done. I'm going to get rid of that haul urgently order because it seems like it is in exactly the place it needs to be right now. We're making disgusting fine meals because there really isn't enough human meat to go around. I mean, it's... You can try as much as you want to go pure human meat as far as the roleplay is concerned, but not enough people turn up to really be able to maintain that. Not in an early game scenario anyway, so we've got to have a little bit of leeway as far as the roleplay is concerned. But I mean, any human meat possible, we've been eating it, and we've been eating it raw, so I'm kind of happy with that. Psychic Soothe is ending. Oh dear. You're 35% the way through your withdrawal, and just about over the top, which is nice. Okay. Very low expectations. Interesting. Psychically dull is really useful for you now that I think about it as well, because if we get a drone in, it would probably guarantee that you end up mental breaking off of it, but the fact that you're dull allows us to pretty much halve the debuff from that kind of thing. So I'm really happy to see that. It's a good skill to have, although in the late game it's not overly relevant. As he failed. What a surprise. Ooh. He's doing really good with the ones that he doesn't fail, though. Very happy with that. I really just wish you'd do the table, though. Not gonna lie. Seems a bit silly that you're not. Alucard has got nothing to do. Interesting. What does Alucard do on a day-to-day basis? He mines. Okay, well, let's get a mining order. And just mine out that line there. Give him something to do. I'm going to end off the episode anyway, guys. We've run on a little long enough. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode, and if you have, it would help me out a great deal if you hit that like button and subscribe as well for more Rimworld in the future. And don't forget to hit that little bell icon right next to the subscription button, and that'll give you notifications when I release new videos. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.